Alright guys, what is up? My name is Noah Constrictor, and today is going to be the first match in the 60 card no ban list Highlander tournament. So just to go over the rules of it a little bit, the main thing that is fancy about this is that with the exception of 5 cards, which are, I believe, Magical Scientist, Akira the Destroyer, Last Turn, Self-Destruct Button, and Pre-Errata Temple of the Kings. Oh, and Pre-Errata Dark Strike Fighter. Those are the only cards that are not allowed because, I mean, they're like the worst of the worst cards, especially for Dark Strike Fighter. You can easily get out, total amounts of burn damage to win in one turn. So I didn't want that to have to happen. But basically the rule is, use any cards you want, use 60 cards. You can only have one of each card in your deck. So what we're going to do is the first match, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the bracket here, and as you can see, there's actually a high number of entries, more than I was actually personally expecting. But the first match we're going to get into today is AsuiKitsune versus Relux, and Asui's playing Dragon Mill, so Dragon Ruler's using the Lightsworn engine to mill. I know Asui's been testing this a while, and then Relux is going to be playing Heroes, which I personally love. I honestly was expecting a bunch of Dragon Ruler decks, but as you guys will see later, there's not. It's actually a really nice variety. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Asui opens a pretty solid hand, and Relux has the Stratos, so that could be useful. And then there's the Flare Metal into the Rise Black Dragon. And that's going to be a pain in the ass with the Trap Just Shoot. So Relux searches out Shadow Mist, draws into the Predaplant, which could be very useful. And there comes Scorpio into Cobra, and Cobra can search any poly, so Ultra or Super Poly, which is useful. Okay, wow. I was not expecting that to happen. There's one way to get some advantage and get over Flare Metal. And alright, looks like Asui surrendered. Just didn't have the plays left after that. Relux very easily could have killed him after that turn. Alright, so let's go ahead and, if I could talk, let's go ahead and get into game 2. Alright, and, oh god, Asui opened Future Fusion. Alright, so, yeah, Future Fusion does that. It's not gonna be pretty. Yeah. Alright, so Flare Metal and Whitestone, and let's just go ahead and look here at what he's got. The Omega, the Future Fusion, the Emptiness, Ash. It's not gonna go well. I apologize for the mouse looking weird. I have not been able to figure out how to get that resolved. Oh, okay. Alright, so as a side note, I play Heroes like IRL. That Ghost Ash onto the Hero Lives hurts me in my soul. That is, I feel your pain, Relux. I feel your pain. Alright, so just as a side note, because I'm sure some of you are going to be like, hey, this replay was only like a minute long. That's the 60 card Highlander for you. With no ban list, it's very much a who went first, who drew into their good cards, and who's going to win after this. Now sometimes I personally have had it myself. There can be fantastic back and forth duels that go 20 turns. Most of the time it's just going to be Luxac, Future Fusion, and win for like Dragon Rulers and whatnot. It's very much a Luxac, but there's also a lot of fun involved in it. It might seem like, hey, this is just, I auto-win because I had good cards. Like, as you can see, Relux got over a Red-Eyes Flare Metal Dragon by searching out Super Poly and then just winning because Asui used all of his cards and all of his resources. So it does take a lot of skill. It's more than just, hey, I'm going to Luxac with Future Fusion. Alright, so let's go ahead and get in game 3, you guys. Alright, so game 3. And I had to swap it here because I forgot to do that. So Relux starts out with just the Judgment set, but it stops the Future Fusion, which is massive. That was about the only play that Asui had there. Goes into the Norden, and in end phase, yep, there's Ptolemaeus. We'll probably go into Pleiades next turn. And yep, there's the Pleiades. And there's Construct. Constructs, you know, it's Construct. Alright, Vion sends SHOUTOUT to search out Blazeman. Good play. And okay. What? Okay, so you can use Metamorphosis to bring out Norden. I had not thought of that. That's okay. Yeah. Metamorphosis for Norden. That's ridiculous. Alright, and Asui sets a Morphing Jar, but Relux just has advantage here. And that Morphing Jar ends up being the Death Null because of the Super Poly from Relux. And that's the end of Game 3. Relux will be taking the win. And with that, Relux also wins the match. So GG to both players. And let's go ahead and look at the bracket for after Relux wins. Alright guys, so Relux moves on. Asui will go down to the losers bracket. And for the next match, we will have Gladic versus Pain Train, also known as W Train. And Gladic is playing Highlander Blackwings, which, that's a name and a half. And Pain Train is going to be playing Engines.deck, which is, you name the generic good engine, it is in that deck, which that should be a great, exciting matchup, and I'm looking forward to putting that out there for you guys. Leave a like if you like this, and subscribe if you want to see the rest of the tournament, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks!